I could most likely use this in case I make a mess. Perhaps for something else. Excuse me, King Allfire.
Flicker, I know you have the good sense not to bother me with idle chit-chat until you've finished the dishes.
Right you are, your royalship. Sorry for the intrusion. This mop. Stand back, Flicker. I think you've done it again. It's working. Lo and behold, the automatic dishwasher. Now, how much would you pay for this miracle time saver? Don't answer, because I'm free to leave the castle. That's all this then. Good day, Chancellor. This is my latest invention, the automatic dishwasher. I see it's run off steam. Is it powerful? As powerful as a dozen knights. Fascinating. Perhaps later I can help you find some further uses for it. Excuse me, King Allfire.
Flicker, leave me. I'm thinking through a strategy for when my knights return.
This is my bedroom. Next time, knock, please.
Oh, Flame is really upset about the tournament. It's a bottle of Hair Club for Dragons, guaranteed to grow hair on even the most stubborn heads. This room has a lovely sneezing pit. We had to rebuild the castle 3 times before I invented these. It's Princess Flame's couch. If Princess Flame was willing, I'd make it a love seat. Flame has an outstanding view of my bedroom. I'll have to put up some blinds. This mirror is clearly warped. Makes me look like I have a dual gut. Oh, Flame is really upset about the tournament. Excuse me, Flame?
Flicker, have you done it? Are you a squire?
I'm close, Flame. Honest.
Hurry, Flicker. I refuse to marry against my will.
Do you have any more advice about becoming a knight?
Nope. But here's a kiss for good luck.
Flame?
Flicker?
Can't you talk the king out of forcing you to marry? Use your feminine wiles. You know, smile sweetly, lock him in a half Nelson.
I've tried, but he reversed me into a figure 4 leg lock.
Could we try that good luck kiss thing again? Flame?
Flicker?
So, what sort of dragon do you want to marry?
Well, the dragon of my dreams is sensitive.
The other day I saw a rainbow so beautiful, I wept.
Of course he'd have to be funny.
Did you hear about the human who thought manual labour was a famous Spanish painter?
Brave. He'd have to be brave.
I'm almost completely over that nightlight phase. I swear.
And most important of all, he'd have to be covered in tattoos that say, I belong to Flame.
Fine, I'll check the docs and get back to you.
Touchy.
Flame? Can't you talk the king out of forcing you to marry? Use your feminine wiles. You know, smile sweetly, lock him in a half Nelson.
I've tried, but he reversed me into a figure 4 leg lock.
The king must have been cleaning his sinuses out. The king and queen were happily married for nearly 1,000 years, and unhappily married for more than 4,000 years. Monarch Quarterly. In this issue, they reprint King Allfire's infamous 12-hour coronation speech. I am honoured that King Allfire has one of my inventions in his bedroom. It's a shame it only tells the correct time twice a day. Just take the monarch. I don't have sinus problems, but this pipe cleaner might come in handy. Hello, Chancellor. Nice flat. So light and airy.
You know I don't allow guests up here, Flicker. Please leave.
Well, okay. Hey, thanks for the hospitality. I beg your pardon?
Yes?
I need your help. I have to locate the Knights of the Square Table.
I've got a semi-enchanted map. It will show you where you want to go, even if you don't know you want to go there.
I beg your pardon?
Yes?
What's the easiest way to become a squire?
Kiss some knight's butt, Flicker. It hurts, but it's worth it. Oh, heavens me, did I just say that?
What are you knitting?
Oh, my little boy's grown another 2 feet since last week. I just can't keep up. Now, what can I do for you?
I need one of those, things. You know.
You mean one of those diddly bops you put on your, well, you know.
Exactly. But without the doohickey on the end.
Either you want a new bowstring for your crossbow, or I should slap your face. Either way, I can't help you.
Can I have some useless
70% of those slimy humans' bodies is made of water. Now, if only the other 30% were made of soap.
Can I have some useless information?
If you stacked every jewel in Camelot end to end, they would go all the way to the moon. It's getting them back that's the problem.
Can I have some useless information?
Strange, but true. Every 6 minutes a mother dragon gives birth. I say we find that dragon and stop her.
Can I have some useless information?
The furthest a golf ball has ever traveled is 307 miles. It was stopped at customs in Prague and jailed as an enemy of the state.
Can I have some useless information?
A watched kettle will not boil. A watched kettle with a flame under it will.
Can I have some useless information?
The most visited spot in all of Camelot is the king's bathroom. Ever since he went on that liquid ruby diet, the king's been in there 5 times an hour.
Can I have some useless information?
70% of...
Can I have some...
There are only 2 things you can be sure of in life. Death and taxes. And that there are only 2 things in life you can be sure of. Wait a minute.
Can I have some...
70%...
Can I have some...
The most visited spot in all...
I have all the information I need. I wouldn't waste... It's a splendid door with an impressive resume. Its hobbies include opening, closing and stamp collecting. The map really is enchanted. I can see where all 4 knights have gone. Sir Lounge-a-Lot is lost in the woods. I'll have to wait until he finds his way out. Lance, the royal mole, is ruining the streets of Camelot. Excuse me, chef?
Oh, solo mio, nothing is frio. My life is so depressing. It's unfair and unjust. Oh, what is the point? It seems like not much. What do you want, the flicker? I'm busy, being upset.
What's the problem?
What is it? It's been such a long time since I had a good laugh, you know? Like when you laugh so gosh darn hard, you think your heart is gonna explode?
Maybe it would help if I told you an amusing anecdote.
What's the matter, you? I'm not sick. I don't need no antidote.
Well, you need something to put a smile on your face. Excuse me,
what do you want?
Can Trivet cheer you up?
You crazy? That stupid dragon wouldn't know a joke even if I served it to him like a larger pizza with an extra apples.
Well, I know he's not that funny, but...
Funny? Ha! He's not even close. He makes me even more depressed than I am.
Excuse me,
what do you want?
Don't be so...
She's a beauty, no? It's a one of a kind, irreplaceable.
So you wouldn't want to sell it?
I just said it's irreplaceable. That means I no cannot replace it.
It's a kiss from Princess Flame. He's so depressed he probably wouldn't even notice it.
Hey, what's the matter you? This paddle and I are very attached to find another.
The royal subjects love this statue, but the royal pigeons love it more. Those pesky crows are real scavengers. As soon as some corn grows, they pick the garden clean. Through that archway is the tournament grounds. With all the soot around here, the royal sign washer has his hands full. Plus he has to work on stilts. Hello up there! How's it going?
You say you're from the Union? Oh, I can't hear you way up here. Oh, I'm coming down.
I'm sorry, but I'm not from the Union.
Forget it, kid. It's time for a break anyway. The Sign Washers Union says we get a break every 13 minutes. You need a lot of breaks when you work on stilts, you know.
Excuse me, but are you still on break?
You bet your toolbox I am. I'm using up some break time from when I was homesick with a flaming flu last month.
Are you ever gonna go back to work?
I already am. This here is what you call project management. I'm deep in thought at the moment.
Are you ever gonna...
I already... Hands off, son. If I can't climb up and clean this sign, I could lose my job, and I'm only 2 years away from retiring to a fat pension.
This is irreplaceable. I have to save it for just the right use. That's Trivet. He's the royal jester and a royal pain.
Oh man, I'm way too funny.
No, with my luck, that might transform him into something even stranger than his present form. What are you doing out here?
I'm working on a joke for the King's retirement party. What do you think of this one? 2 cows walk into a butcher's shop and ask for... Oh, wait, now that doesn't work. Ho, ho.
Trivet, want to try a joke on me again?
Okay, how about this? 3 blind ducks are in the desert, and one sees a cactus. Nuts. Isn't right either.
How's the joke?
Try this one on for size. So, the dwarf ballerina turns to the eunuch and says...
Say Trivet.
Trivet, 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 trivet. There, I said it 4 times for you. Happy? Now go away.
Say Trivet.
Trivet.
Just more trash to haul. No thanks.
I still got it.
It's the Royal Catapult Target Range, where knights practice raining cats, but never dogs, against enemy castles. All I have to do is aim the catapult, adjust the tension and release. If I hit 9 out of 10 wooden knights, I get a shot at the big Sir George cutout for the win. I missed one, but I can still win. I have nothing to... It's the Royal Termite Mound. This is irreplaceable. They're too tiny to pick up individually. Lance the Mole is certainly busy today. The magical home of the Lady of the Lake. Look, something magical's happening. Oh, what are the chances?
Oh, all this rubbish everywhere. What's a lady to do?
I got you now, fish lady. Speedy, quick!
Let me go!
Oh no! That fisherman just caught the Lady of the Lake! That fisherman looks about as dim as a half-watt candle.
Help me, please.
Not worth carrying. I'd rather not lug. Excuse me, Lady of the Lake, can you talk?
I'm a bit tied up here, Flicker, do you mind?
Hey, you in the ugly suit, leave those fish alone.
Ah, never eaten a big girly fish before.
Perhaps I should try to free her. Hey! This is irreplaceable. I have to save it. I couldn't. I'd get wet, and the last thing in the world I want to do is get wet. From way over here, it looks like a bunch of junk. From way over... It's a nice little stream, and I'm sure it comes from a good family, but I'm not walking through it. A stray splash of water could put me out of commission for weeks.
Help! Someone? Anyone?
Oh, just look at the time. King Allfire sent me on a mission and I've been here for hours. You're such a bad boy. Hey, big guy. I can't control my burning feelings of candy love. Is that new chainmail? It's groovy. Do you really like it? The love train has rumbled into my station. Go on, you think? All aboard the runaway love train!
She seems like a happy little frog, but I bet she's lonely being here all by herself. That's Sir Blaze, the seriously vain, mesmerised by the thing he loves the most. It's a tranquil pool of water. This tranquil pool must be enchanted. Sir Blaze's reflection has a mind of its own.
Is that new chainmail? It's groovy.
Excuse me, Sir Blaze?
Do you really like it?
You heard him, baby. Go chill with the out crowd.
Excuse me?
Hey, man. Go rat with all the other ugly people.
Excuse me?
Hey, Turkey. You're crowding our personal space with your uncool vibe. Now beat it.
Excuse me?
Hey, Turkey.
It's a bottle of Hair Club.
I really have to go. So long, you handsome hunk of desire. Me handsome? You certainly are, Dimple.
How did Sir Bernavy wind up here? This is the home for the grimly insane, where they treat clinically depressed storybook characters. She seems like a very confused young lady. She seems like a... Excuse me, but your hair...
It's too long, I know. Otherwise you never would have said such a thing.
Please calm yourself, miss.
You Blonowitz! Rapunzel, you Blonowitz! And how could I be calm with all this long hair?
Should you be outside? Unattended?
Yes, of course. I do the gardening around here. I trim the bushes, I trim the grass, I trim everything. And you should have seen that beanstalk before I got to it. My hair? If I don't keep it short, it'll grow down to the floor and then out the door.
But we're outside. Wouldn't it grow in the door?
Well, if you're gonna split hairs. Now, don't bother me. I've got to be ready with my clippers if it tries to grow.
Oh, what long hair?
You don't know what it was like. Everywhere I turned, it was, Rapunzel, throw down your hair! Rapunzel, throw some more hair down! Hey, I didn't get any hair over here! Before long, I was throwing down hair all over the place. It was making me crazy!
That's exactly what I was thinking. Crazy.
Luckily, Dr. Fraud is a man who knows how to make a commitment. In fact, he's committed everybody here. He's really helped me see the light.
Getting the hair out of your eyes probably helped. Forget I said anything. Most people do. Looks like he wiped out the home for the happily insane next door. Magic beans! This place is jumping with them. Magic beans. This one looks good. That's either a window or a fiendishly clever door that's a master of disguise. It's unguarded and unlocked. Appears easy to get in there, but I bet you'd have to be pretty committed to get out. Yeah, right. I've had my fill of them. Plus, too many give me gas. Nah, talk is cheap. That's either a window or a fiendishly clever door that's a master of disguise.
Oh, you think your mother is,
A dragon! Good sir, I don't have time for this.
Ah, you have a classic case of scale envy. Now, take off that silly costume.
This isn't a costume. I'm a dragon. And you, sir, are a fraud.
Yes, I am Dr. Sigmund Ford, specialist in the disturbed, the confused, and the Looney Nut Boys.
What a mess. Sir Burnaby's trapped. A naked man eating flies. After what I've seen today, that doesn't seem so strange.
I order you to release me this instant.
You order me.
It looks like Dr. Fraud is losing his patience.
I am a dragon and a knight.
No, you don't have a complex. You have a duplex.
Sir Burnaby must have wandered in here and now...
When did you first realize that you were...
Can't stop to talk. Have to play.
When I learned my colours, I noticed I was green.
The rats! My playing is the only thing keeping the rats away. If I stop, they'll be all over me. It's horrible.
But I haven't seen a rat for miles.
Don't be fooled. They're all around us. They hide in the shadows with the glowing red eyes, waiting.
That's a catchy little ditty. What's it called?
Oh, it's called Keep the Rancid Rats at Bay. If one gets near, I fear my flesh he'll flay. It's an original composition.
Release me!
It's neither. It's a pipe. I'm the Pied Piper. Get it?
That'd be crazy.
Beware the rats.
Excuse me?
Release me!
Indeed I am, dear boy. They're low in fat, high in fiber, and the way they buzz on the way down gives them a little added zing.
I didn't know humans enjoyed fluff.
Neither did I. Oh, fancy that. Humans like the same things we frogs do.
Oh, so you're a frog?
More or less.
That'd be crazy to do that. Then I'd have to build myself.
Nudity leads to that. I usually wrap myself in a lily pad when I catch a chill, but that's a little impractical now.
If you don't mind me saying so, you look pretty human. For a frog, that is.
Hard to miss, isn't it? I blame the princess who kissed me last summer. Eccentric girl. Good family, though.
Is there anything I could do?
If you should come across a princess in an affectionate mood, do send her my way. Puckered up, if possible, and not too much lipstick. There's a good chap.
Per my contract, I must release you. Do you mind? I am in the middle of a session with my...
Excuse me?
Wait till I finish with the other nutcase.
Dr. Fraud?
Oh, so you really must you? You exhibit signs of deep-seated anxiety towards pivotal father figures involved in sycophantic relationships.
Excuse me?
You're a pest.
It's important that I...
You have bottled-up anxieties. Now, take the cork out of that bottle and stick it in your mouth.
Doc...
Wait your time. Wait.
Sir Bernie...
Go away! The piper over there is barely in control, and I already have a dragon to work on. One at a time.
Sir Bernie...
Go away!
It's a kiss.
I order you to release me this instant.
You order me? Note also suffers from delusions of grandeur.
I imagine you'd giggle if you could. And most of your IQ went away when you transformed, didn't it? So I'm probably standing here talking to a frog who doesn't understand a word I say.
You're right, I'm a human. You got it. Release me!
I really have to go. So long, you handsome hunk of desire.
Are you recovered from that embarrassing bout of narcissism, Sir Knight?
Oh yes, Flicker, that was indeed a torturous, yet somehow stimulating spell. Thank you for saving me.
I'd consider the debt paid in full if you would take me on as your squire.
Oh bother, I'd love to, but I couldn't do a thing for you. I'm way over my squire quota. Try one of the other knights, lad. Come on now, no pouty faces. Here's a gift for you.
I'm honoured, Sir Knight. This is clearly a family heirloom, handed down through generations.
Don't be silly. I have another 30 crates in my boudoir.
I wouldn't waste my breath. It's a tranquil pool of water. I don't really need a closer look. It's one of Sir Blaze's many mirrors. Magic bean. Where should I plant this thing? I need a plant in my bedroom, but not one 100 feet tall. It's a bottle of Hair Club for Dragons, guaranteed to grow hair on even the most stubborn heads. It's my clicker.
Come down and face your conqueror, Sir George! You've got the wrong castle, so blind as a bat. Come down here, wretched human! You come up here, myopic moron!
I haven't seen the king this angry since that nasty business with the pea under the princess's mattress. Trivet can be so literal at times. King Allfire's tomato garden. It contains the most fertile soil in the kingdom.
Come down here, wretched human!
That's Sir Gasflame, the visually impaired. He's a powerful warrior, but his eyes are as weak as his intellect.
You come up here, you myopic moron! Huh? My word! A giant talking dandelion! Oh, Flicker, it's you!
Why do you refuse to wear glasses? Sir Bernavir wears them into battle. Do you think any less of him?
Of course I do! But he can use those large words to defend himself.
That's King Allfire up there.
Your sense of humour is warped. It's clear this is Castle Grim, and that fuzzy blot up there is Sir George.
Talk to you later. I see you're busy attacking the wrong castle.
Come down and face your conqueror, Sir George! You've got the wrong castle, so blind as a bat. Come down here, wretched human! You come up here, myopic moron!
Perfect. It sank right into the ground. Now, if I know my fairy tales, this shouldn't take very long.
Unhand my nose, you stone-blind stonker! King Allfire! What happened to Sir George? Am I in trouble? Confound you, Gasflame! This is the last straw! Oh my word, look at my poor tomato plants. Looks as though you've got brown roots, sire. Blast it all, I've worked so hard on them. There. If you like, I can give you my mum's recipe for fertilizer that will solve all your problems. That's rather stand-up of you, Gasflame. All is forgiven with that earlier business. So anyway, how's your mum these days? Buried her last week. Dead, you know. Oh, just a minute, sire. Flicker, lad, thanks for the help.
It was my pleasure, Sir Knight. Just as it would be my pleasure to serve under you as your squire.
Oh, dash it all, you know me and squires. I'm a special case. As a token of my appreciation, though, here is a lump of Peruvian coal.
Gee, thanks. Coal.
Off to the square table room, Sir Gasflame. Follow me. Your Highness is most resourceful.
Peruvian coal. It's good and good for you. One bite and even I can breathe fire for a short while. the fall that Sir Gasflame and the King took. The Royal Gardener is not going to like this one little bit. This is the crater that King Allfire and Sir Gasflame created. Peruvian coal. It's far too precious to waste. I better save it until the time is right. Hey! You in the ugly suit!
Must obliterate all strange fishes!
Hey!
Never eat.
Okay, here's the deal. Let me out now and, no one gets...
That wouldn't accomplish... I love the sound my clicker makes.
I order you to release me this instant!
You order me?
There's just enough. There's just enough.
Am I ever getting out of here?
I don't think she'd like that again. Hair is one of the toughest materials there is. A single strand will hold many times its own weight. Hair is one of the... I'm sure I'll find...
Thought of yourself as any other mythical... You attack...
I'm sure I'll find... I'm sure I'll... I'm sure I'll...
Help me, please.
Perhaps I should try to free her. I'm sure I'll find an appropriate use for it, but not hair and... I'm sure I'll... I'm sure I'll find... I'm sure I'll find... It's far too precious to... It's far too precious... It's far too precious... I'm sure I'll find an appropriate...
Oh man, I'm way too funny.